It was another night, another case. The rain tapped against my window like a bad alibi, and the neon glow of the city buzzed through the blinds. The internet never sleeps, and neither do I. Seriously, I have terrible insomnia. Tonight we dive deep, mysteries to unravel, games to conquer, and if we're lucky, a few answers, or maybe just more questions. I'm Quill18. You might have heard the name. If not, well, I'm genuinely surprised why you're here, but hey, welcome to our Saturday live stream. It's going to be a little shorter than normal this week. We're only doing the 2 hours, so start at sort of our normal weekday stream time. I have to say I'm terribly disappointed. One of the things I really wanted to do today is wear a bow tie. I own 2 bow ties. I keep them in a little box. They're in a top drawer of my dresser. It's where they have been for years. And yesterday I went looking for them and they're not there. So I spent the last day basically tearing apart the house looking for my damn bow ties. I have no idea where they are. Ooh, I think my microphone setting was a little loud. That might have been blowing out a little bit. But yeah. So anyway, but I still decided to get a tie on anyway. Doesn't match any other characters, unfortunately. Both Arthur and I don't remember what this feller's name is. Amazing what you forget in a week. Anyway, both of them wear bow ties, so I kind of want to match, but unfortunately, I'm not going to, which is a darn shame. Herman Merman, thank you very much. Herman Merman, who's trying to get published over here. Yeah, I really wish I'd found my bow ties. I have no idea. Yeah, Quill18 and the Mystery of the Bow Tie, it sounds like an adventure. Mm-hmm. Well, since, we're gonna dive pretty quickly in here. And yeah, I know there's a few people who are saying that they're not sticking around because they don't want to be spoiled because they want to watch the game themselves. That's always one of the problems with doing story-driven games, and why normally we mostly do strategy and simulation games on the channel. But this proved to be too tempting. I had to play it last week, and I'm really happy to continue over here. So we are, possibly for the entirety of Act 2, I have no idea, going to be playing as Herman Merman today. And we are currently, this is before we got onto the train where murder happened. We're trying to get our novel published, and it's been rejected by the board. Now, I think we've done a fair amount of snooping around in the room. I don't know if there's more to uncover, but I think what we're going to start is by doing the thing that I've been delaying for as long as possible, which is feeding a Dirk Chiselton manuscript into the board and seeing what happens. This might not be the next play, but I've intentionally been avoiding this because it feels like it's sort of conclusory. Right, we fed popcorn to this pigeon to distract this guy so we can steal the stationery so that we get a letter opener so we could open Chiselton's package. And then I think we removed his cover page.
I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
Now we don't have like, I don't know, can I like slice this to remove my own cover page and put it on there? I don't know, maybe we'll just feed it in. Let's see what happens. Okay?
I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction.
Okay, so it's not that. What if I put his cover page on mine?
Doesn't work.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well then, I have to say...
One crank of that lever and the board will spring into action.
What happens if I just put my manuscript back in? Okay.
Determining market value.
I'm assuming I'm going to get kicked out again.
Protagonist.
Yeah.
Margins below threshold.
We do have the stapler. Yeah, maybe I can combine with the stapler. Or write our own page.
Manuscript denied.
Because I have a fountain pen.
No. No. Nope.
Try stapler?
No.
No, I didn't expect so.
Nope.
Okay. Can we write a new cover page? Oh, there...
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Okay, what I have to do is I have to go and sabotage the board. Can I throw a cup of water in it? There we go.
Liquid detected in script.
There we go.
Device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed.
Oh, come on.
Successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
Well, it was worth a try. Oh, nice.
It's a paper cup I swiped from the
Interesting. Now I have an empty paper cup.
That doesn't work.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully.
All right.
Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
I don't see how the popcorn would work, but at this point we gotta try it.
No!
I don't see how any of these others...
Nope.
Oh, hang on.
I'm assuming this doubles as the out tray. There's a reject... Waste not, want not.
Okay, we missed that we could get a rejected manuscript from in there. That's interesting.
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin. Perhaps I should have left it there.
Is there anything I can pop off the front of this? No. I can put Dirk's cover page on that? No. I mean, I could throw that in here, but I don't think that's useful.
Insufficient dramatic entrances. Romantic tension levels below acceptable threshold. Kissing scenes lack spark. Consider adding explode.
I really like this feedback.
Manuscript denied.
All right. What happens if we, can we grab more water? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, some people are saying, what if we mix this with sawdust? Oh, something is happening. Maybe we'll make our own blank sheet of paper out of sawdust. Or we just end up with a weird paste.
The water and sawdust have combined into a thick, sticky paste.
Deal with this.
I can't win playing by
There we go.
rules. It's time to mix things up.
For powerful sabotage, we need a wooden shoe. Yep. Banana Cabana knows the origin of the word sabotage from the sabo, a wooden shoe,
Detected in script
used to screw up automated textile mills.
attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
We did it!
Excuse me, the board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
How unusual. I've never seen the board do that.
You've seen Star Trek 6? Oh!
Herman, were you able to submit... your
Not aware of that
manuscript
reference from Star Trek 6.
Indeed.
Have I seen it?
I did.
Which one's 6?
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
Thing's gonna explode.
I think the board approves. I can't tell. Pull the lever again. It's no use. The board is completely fried.
That's not possible.
But without the board, we'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean.
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
No! There must be some other way.
How can we possibly decide without empirical data? Let us deliberate.
All right. So I got my empty cup back for whatever that might be worth. Can I put the popcorn in there? No. Okay.
What do you need, Herman?
Can you prove the suburban bourbon now?
Can you approve the suburban bourbon
Excuse me.
now?
Sorry, Herman, but we still believe the board knew best.
The board is clearly malfunctioning. It must have made a mistake.
Nah, it'd be irresponsible to go against that decision because of a minor technical hiccup.
All right. What happened to the board anyway?
What happened to the board?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Something seems to have gummed up the works. You didn't put any liquid in there, did you, Herman?
Of course not.
Preposterous. The suggestion.
It looks like I'll be pitching directly for the time being.
It would seem so. It's been a while since we had to evaluate something ourselves.
Just place your manuscript in the in tray and let us know when you're ready.
I think I saw Star Trek 6 Undiscovered Country when I was fairly young. So yeah, I have very little memory of it at all. Is that the one where, like, Kirk and all them, are they going around in a Klingon bird of prey in that one? Where there's, like, a cloaked one that, like, fires a torpedo and tries to initiate a war? I have a vague memory. It was the God one? All right. That was a long time ago. What are you looking for in a pitch?
What are you
Curveball?
looking for in a pitch?
Maybe a slider?
Ah, trying to play to your audience, are we?
Something like that.
Well,
6 is the one where they go to jail. In the Frozen Planet, they go to Hoth, right?
action thriller myself. Dirk's very good at that stuff, you know?
Indeed.
Oh, yes, he's always going toe-to-toe with danger. I'm practically on the edge of my seat just thinking about it. Just try your best. We aren't exactly expecting a Chiselton thriller from you.
I'll take that into consideration. I think...
Take care.
Anyone else say anything different?
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
Would you take another look at the Suburban Burden?
Suburban Burden was already a hard no. The board made that very
Oh, right. Yeah, 3 and 4 there in the Klingon Bird of Prey, because when they go to Earth, they're cloaked.
But I'm afraid we'll have to
Everyone
do
remember
it
where they
the
parked.
old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way?
Just place your manuscript.
So, have you read anything good lately?
We don't have time to read, Herman.
We prefer to leave it to the professionals.
You have any ideas on what to pitch?
Well, we're open to anything and everything, as long as it fits within the extremely narrow scope of time, budget, and each of our individual needs and desires, naturally.
Oops.
I should...
Step.
That was a misclick.
What's on your...
Yeah, I feel for Herman here. My understanding is for a lot of authors, especially first-time authors, they have to send query letters to like 60, 70 different literary agents before maybe they get picked up by one. If I recall correctly, Rowling sent in was rejected like 100 times or something. Some big number like that, you know, such a common story. I've sent my book into one person. If I don't get a response, I'll probably just give up and go self-publishing. It sounds like way too much work. Like, you gotta customize your query letters to each literary agent, make sure to appeal to what they're looking for. Man, I'm just gonna put it on the internet and call it good enough.
Tell me, what are you personally looking for in a pitch?
It's been a little while since I've had to approve anything myself. But I know audiences today want real characters that aren't afraid of showing a little emotion. Realistic characters with emotions
Pish-posh.
and feelings. You know, a little tenderness wouldn't go amiss.
I should...
Step.
What do you want? Yeah, what are you looking for?
Tell me.
That's a pretty big question. I'm not sure I can make that kind of decision. It's the others you'll have to convince. They're much less receptive to the old Herman charm. Between you and me, I heard a manuscript from Dirk Chiselton landed in our inbox.
You don't say.
Friday morning.
It did?
That's right. So unless you have Dirk Chiselton beat, just consider this whole thing a polite formality.
All right.
Take care.
Here's what I'm going to try to do. Now, without the cover letter, I'm going to try to put Chiselton's manuscript in here and claim it for my own.
It's where all the incoming mail eventually ends up. It's a very thick... It's where all the...
What do you need?
Can you...
Sorry, Herman.
The board is...
Nah, it...
I...
Take care, Herman.
Nope. No. That doesn't... No.
What do I do with the pen?
Craftsmanship. Nope. No. That doesn't... It's the manuscript. Herman Merman.
I did combine them.
There.
And then a little romance, because one of the women, the person in the middle here,
To pitch my...
wanted a little bit of tenderness. So we're just combining all three together.
Be pleasantly surprised.
That's not going to make any sense.
That?
That makes no sense at all. Fucking moon logic. It doesn't make any sense.
Too much romance for my taste. Here, Florence, what do you think?
Yep, this looks like yet another silly Herman adventure.
Hold on. What if there's an
What say
order?
you, Thomas?
There's an order. And he likes my stuff.
My word. This is a lot more violent than your usual stuff, Herman.
Yes. Because,
I think I prefer...
Sorry.
If you have...
Take this back.
yeah, okay. So we want to start, so the bottom is going to be ours. Then in the middle is going to be the romance. And the top is going to be the Chiselton.
That should do it. Allow me to
At least this part makes some sense.
manuscript.
Even though it doesn't at all.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that.
Because he's going to love the Chiselton part, she's going to like the romance part, and the last guy's going to like that it's me.
Now, this is more like it, Herman.
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. This may even compare to Chiselton's best work, no doubt about it.
Makes sense they don't read. Okay, you're right. They're just flipping through real
Now
quick.
that's what I'm talking about. A classic silly Herman adventure. The narrative is a little pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Are you sure we can't check with the board, just in case?
I think those were noises of approval. I really can't tell.
All right, we've got something here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was
Yeah,
wondering.
money.
I could get paid in advance.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
What now,
Yellow.
Herman? Yes? It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
I can say that I wasn't.
I don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed. Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears I have a train to catch. But you shall have your story.
Achievement signed. You convince the publishers to accept your pitch. And now we're going to be playing as Herman on the train? Ah! That explains the giant double bass case.
Merman, we meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Lady Unterwald, what is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can understand, a certain amount of discretion was required.
Indeed?
Forgive me, you must be wondering what it is you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching
Good cover.
the next story.
It's a really good cover.
Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
Well,
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
I'll do it. Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Lady Unterwald.
We haven't seen this Mr. Liu yet.
You.
Her suitor, I think. Right?
Lady Unterwald, please.
Well, maybe I'm getting confused. Maybe it's not her suitor, but we haven't seen this guy yet.
Not at all, Mr. Lou. What a pleasure it is to see you again.
Please, I must insist you call me Jean. Here, I brought you something.
Pineapple.
Oh, another bouquet. You certainly know how
Oh, it's
to
a bouquet.
flower an
I really thought it was a pineapple.
No, not quite.
It's the chili plant.
A chili
Right. It's been here this entire time. We've never done anything with it.
variety.
It's a Chekhov
Reminded me
pepper.
of you, my lady.
Oh, my goodness, John. You turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
Indeed. I was wondering if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want
Yeah, he's got the blue jacket that Arthur ends up wearing.
hands.
Look, John,
He's supposed to be the spy contact.
Consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most kind. Thank you, Jean.
It's been a week since we played, so some of these details might
All right, you
get
can come
missed.
out. This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Lou for me.
Oh, you think Mr. Lou has an ulterior motive?
At the very least, I
Oops.
suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech.
Well, Arthur didn't steal the jacket. The jacket was put in Arthur's room
Certainly
by
do my
Herman.
best, Lady Unterwald.
I've secured a suite for you on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course.
We're on our way.
Herman Merman won't let you down.
Get to it then, Detective.
One of the things, I kept thinking there were some familiar voices when we played last week. So I did check out the game, like, voice acting credits. And no, most of the voices I thought I heard, I imagined. The only chance of, there were two voices that are possible I might recognize. I think there are two people who also did voices on Baldur's Gate 3. I think one was sort of more minor secondary characters. I can't remember who it was now. But I think the voice actor for Karlak plays the character named April. I checked it at the end of last week's stream, so I may have forgotten the details, but I think that might be the case. Halsin! That's right, Halsin's voice actor. That's who it was. I was like, it was someone else who wasn't as big, but was there. Yeah. All right, so we're still hanging out. What do I have still in my inventory? I have my book. I still have Dirk Chiselton's cover page.
Chiselton's manuscript.
I have my own doll, which is torn
The
up,
doll's looking a little.
which could be packaged with something else. I can't put the...
That doesn't
No,
work.
we tried it before. Theoretically, we might still be able to stuff this with something or do something with it. I don't know. The pen, the red stapler, the letter opener, the paper cup, my room key. Okay.
It's a bureau boy briefcase.
And get the reaction from his point of view.
That's for my estate lawyer.
Da-da-da-da-da.
She'll be touching it.
Karlak not as big, the disrespect. No. What? I was saying No. Karlak was the voice character in Baldur's Gate that was the bigger deal. The other person, the person who voices Halsin, was the one who was in Baldur's Gate but not as big of a role, which is accurate. Yeah, no, I was talking about, and I couldn't remember specifically. I forgot that he actually played someone as important as Halsin, but even then it's only sort of, secondarily so. Yeah. Karlak was like number one position, obviously. Come on!
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd better not catch you running around in my clothes.
No, but we might hide in the closet for a while.
Drawer seems to be stuck.
Huh? Because Arthur hasn't pried it open yet.
Please leave that alone.
Can't interact with the carpet.
Can I help you, Herman?
I know, can you?
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement?
There's more to the game than Karlak and Karlak supporting and characters supporting Karlak's story. News to me. Exactly.
The entire Walled Barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
Oh, Maganto. So Maganto says, I didn't see the first stream. Why do you keep mentioning this hasn't happened yet? Is there time travel? No, we played through the first act as a different character. And the first act starts with her murder. So there's not time travel exactly, but what we're doing is we're seeing the events of the story from another character. So we've sort of gone back in time with another character. Not time travel exactly, but different point of view at a different time.
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no. He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor.
Rashomon style thing. You and me remember Rashomon very differently.
Of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances.
Uh-huh.
Our main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at
The mother of the twins.
opportunity.
Right.
She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
Pronounced pilates.
See.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
I should get back to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an
Karlak and Karlak-related accessories.
Buy friends and
We might have to play it again when the patch 8 drops with all new subclasses.
an intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich Dad, Rich Mum. A guide to generational wealth.
Reference to Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I don't believe in all that quiet tap technology.
Oh, he wants clicky keys. Yeah.
You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Who says that?
People? People say that.
People say that. His voice cracks.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
Generous gifts.
What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
All right. What was it? Tab, right? To show things? I feel like we have... Oh, we didn't actually click on the instrument case.
Not the most comfortable mode of transport.
Oh, come now. I made sure there were plenty of air holes.
What about pee holes? I need one of those too. It was a long trip.
Can they stop talking? I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
We haven't seen this car here from this point of view.
Hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping.
Steady yourself.
Were they listening in?
Don't drop me.
Steady.
Oh yeah, with the ear horn. They were listening in on our conversation.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not.
You're Gunter, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak. Spineless weasel. Ugh!
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
Bootless haggard. Ugh! Tottering codpiece.
There's to be no arguing, not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
I like how the speech bubbles come up simultaneously.
Done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I,
Herman Merriman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
Not yet.
There's nothing untoward going on here.
What about unaway?
Now, what is it you want?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
The real question's right there.
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
I should be going.
Very well.
So yeah, we haven't actually seen this train car because every other time we left her room, we went right back into the bar car, I think. Too close.
Indeed.
Do not like.
Where was I?
Out of curiosity, can we go... No, we can't go any more forward. All right. Can't look at those things. Yeah, let's go to the washroom. It was a long time in that case, and there was no pee hole. I tell ya. Safety flush.
There's nothing in there to flush.
You don't know. The seat's down. Oh my god, I need to pee. All right, well, let's take the plunger.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
It's going to be great for our Dalek costume. Okay, we could open it to reveal more TP, and that's it. Curious. Hey, reflections work.
There's nothing.
Huh. Surprisingly little interaction in here. We got ourselves a plunger. Yeah, not a vampire confirmed.
Probably best not to dwell on the horrors this plunger has seen.
This is gonna be cool.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
I think Herman's been spending too much time looking at small print and his eyesight is going. We don't have anything that could act as a magnifier.
Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Choo-choo! Huh. Interesting.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
We can call our hint line again, probably.
What do you need?
No.
On second thought, I can do this all by myself.
I don't know. I don't think I ever played the Monkey Island games. I can't remember. I may have dabbled with the starter one, but I don't think so. I played all the Sierra ones a lot. And I'm sure I've played some of the LucasArts games. I can't remember which ones there were. Like Maniac Mansion was them, Day of the Tentacle was them, right?
Shanlo.
For a future stream. At least that one people won't have to worry about spoilers. Oh my god, are we gonna get to go into the back room in this game?
Right ahead, Mr. Liu.
This person's new, this manager's new. Yeah. I didn't play Monkey Island, I don't think. But yeah, basically every King's Quest game. I mean, 1 through 6 anyway. The Police Quest games, Space Quest.
Hello.
Let's say Deaf Lady. Don't we know her name yet?
Hello again.
I should.
Very well.
It is funny, like, seeing, like, things pre-changes that happen later.
I might be able to swipe it.
The
Oh,
guest list stays on that wall, buddy.
interesting.
Don't
It's includes the VIP guest list. Don't they know?
When we see this later with Arthur, do we see Herman Merman's name on this list? So we're gonna have to distract the manager to be able to swipe this, presumably.
May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
John Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your...
My name is also John Liu. Yeah, no, it's really my name.
The name is John Liu. I think you'll find me on the guest list.
Look, pal, you're not the first person...
I guess we could just try to see if we can write her name directly with the pen, but I suspect we have to swipe it first.
Even if I wasn't so good at putting names to faces, I literally watched John Liu walk in ahead of you.
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
I sound like a character from, like, She-Ra or something.
Difficult for you.
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right.
Herman Merman, 6th removed from the throne of Mermista.
Nope. You're not on the list. Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd
Oh, I won't be.
and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry,
I've got this plan with wooden
familiar with the bag.
casino chips and a magnet.
Come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars. Here, take my card.
Ooh, okay.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Ah, that's good.
Handwritten business card?
Yeah, and I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Oh, I don't get to keep it.
Perhaps your agency could represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
More or less.
I've been called
Wink.
adequate on many occasions.
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough good enough?
Basically my motto.
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk. Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
Okay, an established author. Does that count? Working detective, No, I'm an established author.
You're looking at an established author. Does that count?
No. Everyone knows there's no money in writing.
Very true. Oh, most people who get published do not make a living from it.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the
Between this dialogue and the publishing boardroom we were just in, whoever wrote the script for this is probably
There might be a
a
prize,
typical
but you'd have to
traditional
get
writer
all
as
the
well.
Answers right. What's the name of the band then?
I kind of want Gin and Bitters to be the name of the band.
Gin and bitters?
Oh, nice try, pal.
Oh, okay. You know what? We'll probably find out.
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories. I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals.
I know, did you publish any? No, but I've been doing a bunch of research and following a lot of discussion boards and things like that, and it's pretty ridiculous.
It's the set list for the band.
I mean, I guess
Sure, they won't mind me borrowing it.
that's interesting. Might give us some info. But I mean, it's the same thing as, I suppose, as, you know, being a YouTuber or Twitch streamer or anything like that. You know, the vast majority of people, nothing happens to a sufficient degree. You know, writing's the same. You gotta, only the very few get lucky.
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing.
Oh, swing.
The songs are to be played in the following order. Railroad rhythm, my love is on the line. Boxcar boogie, whistle stop swing, freight train blues.
So there's more to just the band name here. The order of these songs... Huh. Okay, anyway, we know the band name.
Hello again.
Herman, right?
Ah, the nerves got to me. I'd like a rematch.
Is that so? What's the name of the band, then?
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right? What song plays before Freight Train?
Please tell me I can access my inventory. No! Oh no! I can't access my inventory here! Because I thought while I was up, I'm like, man, I could take a screenshot and put it in the other, put it in my other window. But previously we have been able to reference...
Railroad rhythm.
No.
Hang on, I got this. Copy. Hold on. I hate sometimes the snipping tool. Normally, like most of the time, the Windows snipping tool will pull up a window when you take a screenshot. And every now and again it decides not to. Then you have to go to your folder and access things. Okay, try this again.
Herman, right?
Ah,
Is that what's the Lucky if you're such what song?
I mean, it grays out the ones we've done before. Oh shit. What were they asking? Which one plays before Freight Train Blues, which is 5? So 4 is Whistle Stop Swing.
Whistle Stop Swing.
Yes, Control Windows S.
Yes.
Or
What song plays after
Shift Windows S.
Railroad Rhythm?
Yeah, Windows Shift S is the snipping tool that you can then go and click and drag a rectangle. I use it all the time for taking screenshots. And sometimes it doesn't open the snipping tool window. It still goes in the little notification bar or makes a copy in your like photos/screenshots folder, but it's inconsistent as to whether it opens the window. It's weird. Yeah, snipping tool is my favorite one. Yeah, I use it all the time. Oh fuck, I missed the question.
Whistle.
No.
Hello again.
Herman.
Hang on.
Ah,
Is that so? What's the name?
I wasn't expecting another question.
Lucky if you're such a what song?
All right, before Freight is Whistle. Yep.
Whistle Stop.
What song plays after Rail?
After Railroad Rhythm, which is 1, it's 2, My Love is on the Line.
My love.
Okay.
All right.
You know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Is it your business card? Do I get to keep it this time?
Is that?
Here, I'll sign it for you.
Bespoke business card.
Dear Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
What an honor! It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less, talent agency to the adequate.
Huh. All right.
Hello.
Herman.
All right.
I'll be.
See.
So yeah, we'll try to see if we can pen on this, but I suspect the answer is
Nope.
yeah. So we need to be able to distract her to grab that. All right, we'll come back. Ooh.
It's nothing interesting.
I'm sorry, you have a clickable spot where all it says is, it's nothing interesting?
It's nothing interesting.
I'm guessing the context will change, but it's weird that it doesn't even acknowledge it.
Somebody on staff must have made a grave omission. These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
We're getting all these new characters this time.
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
Oh, you're the shoeshine person. I had assumed it was the person standing in front of the shoeshine place, but okay. Also, why do you have a magnifying glass?
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoeshine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
Can you tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
When do you finish your break?
Oh,
Yeah, ask the shoe child about medical procedures. Uh-huh.
Work about being your own boss. It's
Police
important to have a
squad.
good work-life balance, you know?
Man, if I could figure out work-life balance, it'd be great.
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. detective?
Dirk!
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this.
Okay, we need to rob the
There's
kid.
an official badge, a lock-picking set.
Lock-picking?
and it even comes with a magnet.
We need a magnifying glass to read what's in front of the stupid train.
I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big shot detective, use your own equipment.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest
Myself.
of all.
I'm a big tool.
Which is?
Powerful.
I knew he was going with that, but...
Investigative mind!
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
The voice actors are really giving it their all, I've got to admit.
Perhaps I could trade you for...
We could use a sonic screwdriver, that's true.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
How goes business?
I have not played Disco Elysium.
These
That's another
rich
one I need to do.
folk Trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
That's a good business plan.
Being a shrewd businesswoman.
I like it, kid.
Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
She's got a point there.
I guess not. I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
Well, this is the artist.
Greetings!
How can I help you, monsieur?
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald.
The nice thing is if we do play Disco Elysium, right, which is sort of like a cop detective kind of thing, I can reuse the outfit. Maybe lose the hat, replace it with something else, go hatless. Or maybe literally the same outfit, I don't know.
The shoeshine girl is too preoccupied with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Need an uglier tie?
You
I got a
have
few.
no answer, detective. How could a paying customer possibly compete with the dark
A much uglier tie.
kit?
Okay. You want a lot of whiskey, be accurate for Disco Elysium? One thing I have heard about Disco Elysium, so someone's asking, like, is it a good game? I've heard it is an incredible, stunning, stupendous game. If I recall correctly, though, is that not the game where the developers got, like, uniquely screwed by, like, the publisher who effectively owns, like, managed to gain all the rights to everything and basically lock out all the developers completely to the point where the developers have said, pirate the game? Now, I already own it from way back. I've got it on Steam from 1,000 years ago. I think I bought it on a previous, summer sale, winter sale, one of those really cheap. Never got around to playing it. To the point, but from what I've heard with all that, part of me is like, because I did consider starting a Let's Play for it not that long ago. Well, maybe a year ago now. And I think I was like, I don't know, it feels weird. And would I buy it today? I don't know, but I've heard it's really good and we should play it. And you know what? Maybe that'll be it. Maybe it'll be like, oh, don't go and give these stealing weird legal shenaniganry people any money. Just watch it on YouTube instead. Maybe. I played it before they went and added voice acting and everything. Given how much tech there is, that's insane. Oh, it's fully voice acted, which is good. One of the reasons I did pick this game is because I knew during the voice acting, I'd be able to rest this, which should be nice.
What's this about a Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
All I know is it's currently preventing me from getting my shoes polished.
Blast! My publishers assured me the Dirk line was still in the prototyping phase.
Here's an interesting idea. We have a doll of ourselves, right? And we know that Dirk Chiselton, the publishers, were also going to put out a doll that looked exactly the same as my doll, except slightly recolored. I wonder if we could somehow, reskin our doll, give it to the Shoeshine girl in exchange for the detective kit, because maybe she's just a real big fan of Dirk Chiselton.
Something tells me you're some sort...
Yeah, same lines, the same voice clip. I thought it was a slightly different intonation, but I might be wrong.
Tell me, what gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls?
The beret?
It was the beret, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things.
It can be two things.
How's business in the art world?
Lady Unterwald has been kind enough to provide me with a steady stream of work. As it happens, I'm preparing to capture her portrait this very evening.
You're on the Unterwald payroll?
I wish every artist would jump at the chance for a steady paycheck. Alas, our agreement is more commissions-based.
Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things.
I wonder if that's going to be a thing.
If it's time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this train. Of course, I'm not always at liberty to discuss them.
What does that mean?
Are you enjoying the band?
Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
That's certainly intriguing.
Guess if we'd missed the band set list,
That kind of
we've gotten a little bit of information here.
It's art.
I have to...
I bid you.
Just because someone mentioned it. What happens if we try to give her my doll?
Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman?
To me, this is giving me the hint that this will be the solution.
Herman doll.
What? It's me! I have my own merchandise!
So why does it look like that?
It may have lost some stuffing, but it's still good!
Ugh. No thanks.
Okay. There's like a second click spot back here. It's probably for the Shoeshine station itself. Oh, it is
I'm
clickable,
not sure.
barely. Who are you?
Merman.
Oh, it's Dr. Hirsch!
Is it really you?
I didn't recognize him, and I don't remember what he looked like. We got an ad break about to start, unfortunately.
Personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
Okay. You've read Herman Merman and the Squirming Chairman?
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmurin' German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said.
You wrote it!
Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose.
Always good to keep a napkin in your pocket. All right.
It's the napkin that I grabbed from the bar. What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks.
That's suspenders on everything, by the way.
Stay sharp.
This is what you get when you subscribe to the channel and the ads are playing. you get the subscriber bonus suspender shots. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans based on my suspenders.
Hello.
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
A libation would be tempting, but
Suspenders.
afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
Ah, I fear I've already said too much. I've been asked to find Mr. Liu. Have you seen him?
John, he was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Unterval.
What kind of questions?
Her likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Between you and me, I think he's smitten.
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, no, I don't want any hints.
That's enough chat.
Talk to you later.
I think we had to get one hint in Act 1. Can't remember what it was for.
Deadheading, Embankment Ale, Brakeman's Choice, Ballast Blend,
I think
Deadheading.
these are different names from when we were looking with Arthur.
So, you're in
Getting the bag opened by the twins, right. Hey, it's Ron!
finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. What would you suggest as their next step?
Fix it!
I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide.
Mr. Mason's the guy who got super drunk later.
Interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup?
I don't know, I've had soup of the day before and it was weird. Changed all the time.
Soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
This is maybe before the food inspector comes.
Very good, sir.
Are we gonna pretend to be the kitchen inspector?
Yes, what is it you want?
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
And if I was, forgive me, but that's none of your business. Do you consider yourself a curator of sustenance?
Well,
spare me your stuttering. Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you just another busybody?
Just a busybody.
No, I'll have a drink with my meal.
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Business, although it's all been for naught.
Yeah, I don't know why. So why is Mr. Mason a reference to Orson Welles? I'm missing that. But people mentioned it in the first stream as well.
Your business was cancelled.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties.
We don't know anything about...
Agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal.
We don't know anything about this guy, other than he got drunk at some point.
I'm surrounded by amateurs.
Or he looks like him. Okay.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with
I don't know, Ben. Maybe I missed it?
my cup of tea. I heard the family has run...
Oh, he does say Rosebud in the end. That's true.
into the ground. Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, entrusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
I agree.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
Well, you seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even so, a man has to eat, does he not?
I should probably leave you to it.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
Please wait to be seated. I don't think I will. I'm not in need of a pamphlet to dictate my travel plans.
What do you need?
This is interesting because when Arthur was doing it, it did start with the recording from Lady Underworld, although we needed it for plot reasons. Maybe they cut it out just for speed here. I don't think we'll be able to enter these.
Hello? Looks like no.
Ah!
Anyone in?
It's done!
They must have left.
Hello.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired to case the job.
What? No. Not what? No. Actually, you know what? It feels like Herman would absolutely just be like, "'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire."
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
No, I.
Oh yeah, it skipped the casino car. Yeah.
Indeed, I am.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to
it's very thorough.
Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely.
Again, I think that the writers are really self-inserting a lot.
Make a quick buck.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
I have a copy of the manager's signature.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
Well, I've got the reference to the handwriting, I just don't have the guest list.
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
On second thought?
All right.
I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
Anything you want to confess?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
To be fair, Don, you're not very good at your job.
I have to go.
All right, see you around.
I mean, I can try to give you this with the signature right now.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting?
But I don't have the other thing yet.
Card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office.
Oh, okay, it gets me into his room. Hey, where's the magnet? Arthur hasn't taken it yet.
The signature is definitely cursive.
The mouse!
Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles.
It is Don's!
Associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for value.
That's what we kept hearing from the chefs.
Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge
Just giving me the pearl necklace?
or not?
All right.
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, What do you need it for?
Research purposes. For
Yeah, I actually mostly think Herman is just going to tell the truth. Usually, but that was funny.
Sure it is.
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage, Mr. Masson.
We need to get him drunk.
He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
This game is great.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
I need intel. What can you tell me?
Oh, maybe he's got the magnet.
Well, he's got a shot.
He's a magnet.
Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know?
Right?
His mind is
Magnate.
still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
Get him drunk. We already know how to do it.
Inebriated?
You know, I might have just the rest.
That's okay. I already know. Psychically, from another life in the future.
It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Can't you just intimidate?
I don't think Mr. Masson is very intimidatable.
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective...
It's a call back, call forward. Sort of a call forward and slightly sideways. Hey, Roseanne, thanks for the resub. That is 6 years?
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement, after all.
And Dawn would never renege.
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
You're right.
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
It must be the magnet, right?
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
The hitboxes are sometimes a little weird, but...
Is this part of your next hustle?
You ask a lot of questions, you know that? Are you looking to
Research.
get complicated?
It's just a pile of ball bearings.
You just wait till I magnetize them.
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been here?
Not sure, but I know that dish didn't have mushrooms when I ate it.
Ugh. A friend of yours?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
Have you been taking, like, performance-enhancing drugs or something?
There's nothing in there I need.
Yeah, no one would ever have to go into that cupboard.
It's a bust of Lady Unterwald. Oh, there's a small engraving at the base. Lady J.
Didn't click on the bed?
Heiress.
Was there a bed click spot? Oh.
Why the honeymoon suite exactly?
I enjoy my privacy. Nobody's gonna risk walking in.
I don't know. We walk into this room all the time. Absolutely nothing to click on in the room. Okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's Arthur's room!
Wrong room! Ha! I believe this is Lord Unterwald, the late husband of Lady Unterwald. George Unterwald. A loving husband, gone, but not forgotten.
And this is the spy's room.
Hello?
I
guess
think.
nobody's
Yeah.
home.
306. I think we'll be playing this in like the third act.
It's a luggage cart for transport.
This luggage cart has been here throughout the game. It's gonna play a part at some point.
The lock on this panel looks
I don't think we could click on the fuse box previously.
This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Yep, kitchen looks fine.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
Thanks, MC Mannon.
What is it?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, inspecteur, il ne manquait plus ça.
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect
Where's my psychic paper?
You better bring identification.
This attitude.
There's a fake badge in the detective kit.
On your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
I seem to have misplaced my badge.
I know there's another option, but I don't think it's going to do anything. All right. Hey, there's a plunger. There's a sink plunger there. Okay. All right. Well, I guess maybe we go and interact with Mr. Mason, because we have a slight reason to do it now.
Yes, what is it you want?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
No, I've already left my fate in that waiter's hands.
Maybe we can talk to the waiter.
What foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen.
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but I think you know.
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yes.
I hear it now. Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man. He sets my teeth on edge.
Mine too.
What's your history with Donnie?
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you supposed to be his muscle? You're practically skin and bones.
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince me otherwise.
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's more than you could afford. Don't waste our time.
I'll leave you.
Indeed.
All right. Yeah, I don't know where the waiter is, but...
Hello.
What'll it be?
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Can I steal the other lemon? Hey, there should be 2 lemons here. Well, I guess maybe they haven't put it out yet. Oh. I mean, what's changed really at this point? Oh!
I think I'll hang on to this.
I was gonna say, I still think it's gonna be the doll. She did say she could maybe be bribed with money, but I don't think that's the solution, but I'm curious.
I think I'll hang on.
Okay. Try giving the recipe to the bartender, but we don't have...
It's Donnie's.
Oh! I forgot we got handed the recipe from Donnie. That's interesting.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting.
There we go.
I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. 1 rosebud coming up.
Rosebud. You're shaking the hell out of that.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar.
Damn it!
Yes, just leave me be.
Every time I think I'm making progress.
Hello?
Wallet.
That's it.
Talk to you.
How do we get you your food? You know?
I'll leave you.
The kitchen doesn't want me around.
My own.
What happens if I feed the recipe to him again?
I believe my guest is ready for his drink now.
If he's not. Are we just gonna get the same cutscene? So this is just how we trigger the drink delivery if we want it to happen again.
Good evening.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we talk to him one more time?
Yes.
No. Okay.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
Yeah, if we can get the rat into the kitchen, close it down. I think we need the badge. I think we need the badge and the thing.
Nope. No.
Can we use like the paints or something to recolor it? No, I didn't mean to click on you.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
I don't think the paints were something interactable. Stapled it all closed? That's an interesting idea.
No.
I don't think the order
That
matters.
Doesn't work. Nope. I'd rather keep it. Hello. I'll be. See.
You know, we could try returning this to maybe later Underwald or something.
They wouldn't.
What if it was stolen from her? Although, I really don't expect that to be the case. Right, that's the one that's closed up tight.
I think I'll have.
Let's cut the story short. Violence!
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, can we buy the painter with the mark? I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's the, which is often the case in these strategy games or these puzzle games, is let's just try everything on everyone. But
I think I'll hang on to this.
I don't like that. See item below the pen. My keys? Oh, below the pen. It's the cover page from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
And then I still have my manuscript too.
I'll slip my.
Oh, we can do this now.
Inside Dirk Chiselton's cover.
Okay. We couldn't do this previously. Oh, we used a stapler. Okay.
At first glance, this looks like a Dirk Chiselton manuscript.
Yeah, she's a fan of Dirk.
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait.
I really thought it was going to be the doll.
I gotta see it.
Okay.
Show me. No way, this hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh, yeah. This is way better.
Awesome. Yoink. She's not going to be shining shoes for a while.
Are you enjoying the script?
Shush! Can't you see I'm reading?
I kept expecting her to say, no, it's really bad, because it's, of course, my own.
It's a toy badge, but it should still provide an air of authority. It's a toy set lockpick, likely effective against only the weakest of locks. The magnification is very strong.
All right, I'm going to start just going over here and checking out what it says on the little train set. But we have known targets for everything so far.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Junebug?
Yours forever,
So Lady Unterwald's nickname from her husband is Junebug. Maybe it'll come up when we have another conversation with her, or maybe it's like a password we can use. I'm gonna skip the fuse box. I'm gonna go to the kitchen first. So locked fuse box. Let's just do the kitchen first, though.
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it?
What do you take yourself for, or something like that? You hire... No, I'm the health inspector.
I'm the health in...
That's the same as before. And yes, I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap
Damn it!
of children? You'll have to do better than
Damn
that.
it!
My mistake. I'll be back with the correct...
I was sure this was gonna work! I'm like, oh, this is really easy. We can solve 3 problems with 1 detective kit. All right, you got me there, game. Now watch this also not work.
This lockpick probably only has 1 use. I want to make sure I'm using it wisely.
Wow.
Lock on this...
So I guess we don't have a good reason to do the fuse box right now. So all we've learned is a nickname. I guess we'll go and talk to Lady Unterwald just to see if Junebug does anything, but I can't think of another case where, like, we could use a verbal password for something. Oh, look at her sitting up on the chair reading.
How's the script so
That's so cute.
Kind of weird. Dirk Chiselton hasn't made an appearance yet.
Herman's book. Don't have a good distraction for her.
What do you think of this?
Nice badge, but that's not enough to get you in here.
Oh, it's her middle name. I wonder if her...
Hello?
Did we actually talk to her?
Hello again.
Yeah.
I should be...
Very well.
Right, maybe Donnie can forge a better badge. That's true.
Can I help you?
Oh, I need to get access to the green room backstage.
I need access to the green room. Backstage!
Whatever for? You're not here to rub shoulders with the band, you know.
I tried to follow Mr. Liu back there, but I wasn't on the guest list.
Well, you'll just have to use that head of yours, Herman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, maybe her first name is June. Yeah, Lady June Unterwald. Could be. Huh. It's interesting that we still have the set list.
No.
Maybe I should get a hint.
It's nothing. Hello?
Well,
could I trouble you?
What's on your mind?
Well, I guess I can... This, first of all. Well, you can tell me about the Unterwalds, sure.
What can you tell me about the Unterwalds?
Not all that much. They're quite eccentric.
Yeah, you notice I'm not going to the Dirk Chiselton helpline.
I've been hearing rumors about a potential sale.
Yep.
There might be a buyer in position.
We know about
to
that.
Up the entire estate.
Interesting.
Lady Unterwald is giving a speech later tonight, so perhaps she'll announce a successor.
Perhaps. So, I mean, we'll say this.
I need access to the green room, but I'm not on the list.
Didn't make the list, huh? Well, I can't help you there. Maybe try asking around. See if anyone can put a good word in for you.
Uh-huh. Doesn't seem like the path, but okay.
I'm a little unsure on how...
Yeah, we can try Dawn with the badge.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton? You can call via the onboard.
Call Dirk Chiselton for help? I'm not sure if I could stomach that.
Suit yourself.
I did suit myself before the stream.
I think...
Alright.
Alright, we'll try the badge with Dawn. It doesn't feel like it's the thing, but let's find out.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already
Maybe.
cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that.
Okay.
See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic.
Okay.
Lick paint here.
I really didn't think this would be a thing.
All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
When in doubt, go to the Mafia.
For a toy badge, it's quite convincing.
I don't remember if that was the same description as before.
Oh.
I'm...
If you...
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Ha ha!
Oh la vache. Please accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course. Dépêchez-vous. Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Huh. Okay.
Is that necessary?
Yes, shut up. You don't know.
I'm just, checking the taps.
I can fill my cup again.
No!
Or not.
I'll just add this to my collection.
I really am getting a collection of plungers. What happens if, like, I'll combine the two plungers into a super plunger?
No.
Oh, okay.
A sack of oysters, ready for shucking.
Arthur got sick off these oysters.
Greetings.
Rémi Galette, I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
You can get a better accent.
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight.
Why are the oysters capitalized in that line?
Oysters in the sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare.
I have a necklace of oyster pearls.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
Yeah, if I put the bathroom plunger back up there and ding them as a health violation, it had occurred to me.
What are your
Then I forgot to try.
kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
We chef.
See. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests.
Oh, yes, because he has no sense of taste.
He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
We can probably do something with hot peppers.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They're quick, the twitchy movements. Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes. Beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
I'll...
Merci.
So So, I think this is the bathroom one.
Probably best.
Yeah.
It's a kitchen plunger.
So what happens if we do try to... No. Nope.
That doesn't work.
Okay, so no, I can't put it back. We just have 2 plungers. All right.
It smells like...
Oh my god, I want onion soup now. Oh, I love making French onion soup. Or any variant of onion soup is great. Oh yeah, we should maybe use the pearls and the oysters.
Kitchen, I take it.
Oui.
Someone will choke on it. Oh, do you make a tarte?
How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish, soup à l'oignon. Onion soup, Inspector. One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
Soup's so good.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
He's got a test.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Inspector.
I feel like we have to sabotage the kitchen.
I think I'll pass.
Because we know the kitchen gets in a bad shape after the inspector comes. I feel like we've got to sabotage it, like putting hot peppers in the soup for some reason.
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret
He
was
has no
exposed.
taste.
Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
The theory might be bunnies. Okay there, Grumpy.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right. You see, I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning.
Oh.
I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out, with my reputation ruined.
Secret Sucks at Cooking was controlled by a rat. No, it's a raccoon. Rakakuni.
So you were ousted from...
Wouldn't be a quill stream without making everyone hungry. I mean, we're literally in a kitchen.
What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions.
It's the onions!
That's why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That...
Very well.
All right, let's try the pearls on the bag of oysters. See what happens. We may have to break up the necklace.
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
Oh! Oh! And then the mouse is there to steal it! Okay, that's not what I expected would happen. At all. All right.
I guess those oysters...
Oh,
That's not what I expected.
It was horrible.
All right, well, the necklace is gone. We broke one chef. Now we're going to break... Oh, now Remy can't taste anything anymore. So the chef is going to have to. And he's super sensitive to things. I still think the peppers are going in there, but let me hold on a sec.
They won't mind if I borrow this.
Butter. Increase gas flow.
Hello there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
Oh, I tried to make a cassoulet once.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
There's so much stuff in this kitchen before that wasn't interactable. It was weird. Makes sense.
Named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
I named my equipment.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Is it the wafer thin adjustment? What's your computer's name?
Takes for eyebrows to grow back.
I do name my computers. So my current computer, my current computer is Emily, right? Hold on, am I getting confused? Let me check myself here. I think current computer is Emily PC. Oh no, my current computer is Meitner, named after Lise Meitner. I think it was Lise Meitner. I think that was her name. A physicist. My previous computer was Emily, named after Emily de Châtelet, Châtelet, something like that, who was a scientist. She transcribed, I think she translated Newton's Principia into French, and it's still the definitive translation, if I recall correctly. Things like that, yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
Making food, has your poutine shown up?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing.
Wait, was there a poutine thing today? The one from on Wednesday, yes. It showed up right after the stream was done. It was wonderful.
Inspector, Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Oh, you watched the Wednesday stream before this, Mr. Mem, yeah.
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that.
Yeah, one of my computers was Gagarin, one was Hypatia.
You sent him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the
spot? Sure.
I've a good mind to close the kitchen.
Well, if the kitchen gets closed, he won't get food, so he'll just have to start drinking on an empty stomach, right?
You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre.
I'm getting hungry.
It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
As you wish.
All right. Increase gas flow!
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Oh, we kind of want to set a trap, maybe. Wait until they're done cooking and then turn it up. I don't know. I'll see if I can say asking the soup again. Sample the onion soup.
I will allow it. Entre métier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Its beady eyes stared right through me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to test it myself.
Suspect it'll be fine right now, but maybe still too hard on him. Okay.
Perfect. Go ahead, Inspector.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to put some peppers in there.
Very well.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now. There's no way I'm getting up there. I'll lose my footing.
We have suction cups, but we have no good reason to go in for now. All right. Kind of thinking we're going to try to interact with the pepper plant. Because we clicked on it, but maybe we could use like the letter opener to like cut something. We could try to lockpick the pantry, but I really think it's going to be the fuse box. But we can consider it.
I'll just...
Maybe I could have always taken it and I just didn't notice.
It was a gift.
Well, he can take it.
No, we did click on it before. And we got that text. We didn't have the option to take the pepper before. Now we do. All right. Whoops. We don't have a lemon, so we can't put it in the soup. Actually, hold on.
Just one of these peppers would make any dish unbearably hot.
I mean, I know it's a habanero, but still.
This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen.
Looks like a strawberry.
How may I?
May I?
I will. Entremetier.
Don't let.
Entremetier. Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
An unsliced habanero, too. Although he's very sensitive, apparently.
Chef?
I think we just killed him.
It seems the head chef is indisposed. Excuse.
Oui.
That's all.
As you wish.
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup. I'm...
Oui.
You...
Let's... J'en ai...
May I have...
No. She's been...
Is that?
Do you know?
That's...
As you wish.
Okay, we'll try the lockpick here, but I don't feel like it's...
Nope.
Butter... Make butter popcorn.
Nope.
We can try the fuse box again. My friends made me a cake when my father died, but the butter had been in the fridge with a bowl of unsliced habaneros and the cake was so spicy. Oh my god! I mean, fats are really good at picking up flavors. Jeez. If they serve the soup...
This lockpick probably only has...
Sorry, did I try it on the pantry door? I think I did try it and it just told me no, right? Just all of a sudden, I was distracted by thinking.
No.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure it's going to be the fuse box.
Half a slab of unsalted butter. I think it's slowly melting in my pocket. They wouldn't appreciate...
An interesting way to walk. So the kitchen is sort of indisposed. Does that change anything in the dining car?
Yes, what is...
I'll...
Indeed.
How can I be...
Oh, we got another dialogue here. I was also thinking of giving him my doll so he could stitch it up.
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Unterwald goes, I follow. I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a
I can't, I gave it to a kid.
Oh, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Early days, I understand.
Yeah, Fiametta Chef said closing the kitchen to the head chef's call. Maybe now that head chef's indisposed, he'll make the call himself. I guess I don't... Maybe I can try the conversation again?
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes?
Crazy!
Together?
It's just what I was thinking.
That sounds a little outlandish.
Ah, perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also, the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Oh, that's okay. I have other ideas.
Any other novel ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
Uh-huh.
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient.
And then the hospital gets transported to the moon.
Listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order to sell the cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room nursing you back to health.
Uh-huh.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend. It's completely different.
Pass.
Oh.
I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
Go on.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts.
Is there a doctor on board?
There is.
Let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh,
Fen Friction. Crush the doctor's dreams.
I cannot believe I'm asking this. Do you have any other ideas?
Of course, but I don't think you'd care to hear them.
Do you know where I can find Mr. Liu?
I did see him enter the green room a while ago. It's guest list only, but I'm sure those detective skills of yours could wrangle you in.
Uh-huh.
I have to.
Let me know.
I suppose since the band has stopped playing, I don't think I've actually had a conversation.
Thoughts?
It's a lot slower than his last one. He must be building up to a mind-blowing ending.
Must be. She's gonna be so disappointed. Since the band stopped, I wonder if the conversation here is a bit different.
Hello again.
Herman, how's it going?
I mean, I guess we could try this. It's not gonna work, but.
I need to speak with Jean Liu.
I'm sure you do, but rules are rules, pal.
World War II mystery sent in the Tank Corps, Herman Merman and the missing Sherman.
I'm on official business. This comes from the top.
The top, huh? And who might that be?
Drat, I'm not supposed to say.
How convenient.
Just forget I said anything.
I mean, I'll click
Can you
this.
check the guest list
It's
again?
not gonna work, but.
Let's see.
Because I haven't changed the guest list yet.
Nope. You're
Okay.
sorry.
I'll be late.
See you.
Alas, I think it
is. That's still the same. Butter. Might be something to interact with the tools there. Artist, did you change anything?
How can I help you, monsieur?
Still waiting to get those shoes shined?
Oh, I'm still waiting, monsieur. Since you gave her that manuscript, she hasn't looked up once.
What happened to Balboa Swing?
I've never seen them walk off the stage during a set before. Balboa Swing strives for perfection. Something must have thrown them off.
That's different.
I have to go.
I bid you.
We didn't do anything to do that. Hey. Better shine your shoes.
Hang on. I'd rather.
Maybe they saw the mouse? Maybe. You couldn't swap my doll, could you there? Oh, you're also a big fan.
I'd rather keep
Oh. Oh, we did take their set list. That's true. All right, does someone have an idea? I mean, we haven't officially closed down the kitchen yet, but we could try... oh, sending him the drink again.
That's enough.
Talk to you later.
I believe...
Not convinced the kitchen is closed. I don't think this is going to work. I think we still have to do something with the last chef and Fiametta.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly...
No, thank... yes.
Not until he's ordered his meal, but yeah, assuming the kitchen closes. Lock the oven vent? I don't want to have to call Dirk Chiselton. Because clearly we have to do something. There's no click spots there. I can't do the gas currently.
I'm not... Excuse...
Oui.
You
It's not my... Let's see them... J'en ai marre.
May I have...
No. She's...
Is that...
Do you know?
Are you...
As long as... Fiametta can...
That's all.
As you wish.
It's an interesting idea. It wouldn't let us climb.
There's no...
Oh, okay, I've got double suction cups.
That doesn't work.
Like, can I attach these to my feet and get non-slippy... Try the tap again. I mean, we were able to run the tap. Right? I can turn on the tap whenever I want. That was the case before. Oh! What the fuck? Why didn't he come over? What happened the first time I did the tap? Mouseboy stopped you? Oh. Okay.
Fiametta, what have you done?
Alright, I think we've successfully shut down the kitchen now. Jimmy, if you can't handle the heat, successfully pulled off sabotage.
But the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
We got an ad break about to hit here. My apologies.
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone. Yes.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
Okay, well, you're not getting any more food, so now let's try it.
I believe my...
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
There you go. Let's get drunk.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation. Rosebud.
Rosebud! It's the magnet! Hey! He really was a magnet magnate.
Ah! This must be what Don was looking for.
Let's just check his pulse.
I suspect the Rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
We'll be playing Path of Exile 2 next week. I would very much probably like to, yeah. I'm a big fan of action RPGs, as you know. I have played a fair amount of Path of Exile. Lately, though, I'm still enjoying Last Epoch a lot. I was actually even playing it last night. I've got about 300 hours into Last Epoch. I mean, there's some the late game's not the most compelling thing in the universe, but I really like the way the builds work there. But yeah, Path of Exile 2, whenever it drops, and I didn't get into any of the early stuff for it, will probably be something we're going to take a look at. Sure. Magnet. Started playing Poe 1 because you... Oh. I didn't actually mean to click on that. Donald! McDonaldson. I have something you'll find attractive.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I underestimated you. A deal's a deal. So, take this.
Can't remember what this whole thing was for.
It's an
the forge entry list.
Donnie did a great job.
Okay. Oh, I really thought I would have to steal the other one.
What do we have here?
A briefcase to rummage through.
It's a powerful cleaning solvent. This stuff would remove pretty much anything.
Huh. Hey, the doctor's gone.
Did you have any feedback on that script?
I was expecting action, but there's been a lot of talking so far.
More action?
Yeah, getting the bad guys in a headlock and showing them the old hammer and chisel, tackling villains to the ground and giving them a bloody nose, that kind of thing.
Ah, well, I'm sure that's all coming right up.
Well, let's hope so.
So, for those of you who were away for the ad break, we have acquired. We got Mr. Mason drunk, which meant we did grab the magnet from his inventory, which meant we gave it to Dawn. Dawn gave us the forge entry list over here, and also underneath Mr. Mason's place, we did rummage through a briefcase and find a surgical spirit over here. It's a cleaning solvent. Now, so here's the thing: there's this guest list, like.
I might be.
The guest list don't.
Yeah, she's watching. Like, I could try to put the new one on.
I'll have to be quick.
But she's still watching.
Hey, no touching the list.
It won't happen again.
I really thought we were gonna have to mount a distraction here.
Hello again.
Herman.
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here.
Strange that it appears now after you've been messing around with it.
On the list already.
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there.
Lucky she has an awful memory. She's basically me. In a nicer outfit, although not much nicer. Maybe I should stream like this all the time.
Mr. Merman.
Thank you.
I never get a chance to dress up. All right, there's the band. They're probably all pissed that the set list was stolen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
Love the mirror.
No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
Yes, I was.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage.
Can we help you with
Hey,
something?
Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Hey, Radic Thought. Thanks for the sub.
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan, right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
When we find that crook, I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
Bloody oath.
Which end is that?
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle of the matter. We had the whole set finely tuned.
Every tune flowing into the next, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now.
Interesting.
We've been demoralized, that's what.
I can give you your set list back, but then you know it was me.
You said Mr. Liu was backstage.
Yeah, it's only 5 songs, exactly.
Making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Yeah, the reflections don't match.
In the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
Knifey stab?
Yeah, he's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We sometimes call it the 5-finger fillet.
I mean, that one I know.
It's a card game of sorts?
No, it's a little edgier than that.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh! I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really
Susanna?
tied our sound together.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
They wouldn't appreciate that.
They wouldn't appreciate me giving them their set list back? Yeah, okay.
Yes? Did you need something?
Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. Well, listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
I just need to know what was he doing here.
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
The way he read that line.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never...
The reflection in the mirror is the wrong way around.
Kind of shrewd business decision.
Yeah, there you go. Edit's draft, yeah.
Do you think more or less would represent me?
I don't know.
What if it's not a mirror? What if it's a window?
I believe
What if that's not a glitch, but I have a duplicate back there?
Well, that's the spirit. Keep talking like that and you'll be a shoo-in.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
La 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 la.
I'm just warming up the vocals.
Warming up?
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue twisters, that sort of thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me?
Okay.
Oh, come on, don't be such a square. I need your help to warm up here.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great, let's hum the arpeggio. Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
If you know what I mean.
All right, watch and learn. Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Woodchuck could chuck all the wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Seashore. Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot.
We need a
just
better
yet.
tongue twister.
Do you know any good ones we could try?
Do I?
Let's see, how about...
Yeah, I do this, everyone. Herman Merman, the murmuring German.
Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Oh, fun. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German.
Pretty good, actually.
Yes, I like that one.
All right.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So, I've come backstage. Still sus about this mirror. Oh, I don't know why it's not responding. Game. Game. I clicked on the bandmates. I think we have a soft hang. Happened to you too? You had to restart the game? Dang! And I know it like autosaves pretty frequently. I think it probably autosaved when we came into the room. Last time this happens waiting on a queue. Yeah, no, not bombshell. Thing is, we have to wrap up the stream now anyway. I know it's a shorter Saturday stream. This is a normal length for our Monday, Wednesday streams. It's shorter for our Saturday streams. Sorry it was like that. Next week, I think we should be back to our regular schedule. We will see. But I guess this will be where we leave things off. Unfortunately, Monday, we're coming back with... What were we playing on Monday? Wednesday is going to be Civilization Beyond Earth. Oh, Monday's Wildermyth. We're going to do more Wildermyth on Monday, which was great fun earlier this week. And yeah, Civilization Beyond Earth on Wednesday, which I had a hoot with. I don't think I've got a Factorio video live today, unfortunately. I might have to record some tomorrow. I think I may be out of that, but I do have some Rimworld and Stellaris ready to go. Yeah, so we may have to replay some of this conversation here, but we will see. But we'll have to wait until then. For now, we're going to go and raid a Kiss for Luck, and I will see y'all in a couple of days for some Wildermyth. Adios, everyone. Bye-bye. And next Saturday, Path of Exile 2? Maybe, because I also want to continue this, but yeah, I mean, we're going to have to take a look at some Path of Exile whenever it hits. So we'll have to see exactly what that schedule looks like. Bye, everyone. I'll see you again soon.